welcome to another race tonight. I'm currently wearing light coloured shorts working on a car again, so that makes sense. Holly, come in here. So we have just come back from the dyno. We ran that Dash 12 the last 2 weeks, so this is a 12x12 Rodix. It's a little bit more later model. So anyway, massive thanks to Josh Hodge for letting us use it. It's a Donop, which is pretty cool. It ran okay on the dyno, 750 horsepower. It ran pretty good on the dyno. It actually surprised me a little bit. Anyway, I didn't get the chance to do swapping motors all week. It's been a long weekend. The boys actually do drag racing too, so they were at Indy Raceway Park doing the top fuels there. So they were there Monday. I washed up Sunday, got it all washed up. It takes you a lot of time by yourself, so I took a day off Monday. Yeah, because I had to race Saturday. Well, about a day behind this week, but I'm doing all the maintenance now. It is midday nearly, and we race in 6 hours. Change gear for the dyno, I had to take the left rear brake off. We have a race car again. Third motor in as many weeks, really. So yeah, I've serviced all the bars. We've serviced, put the brakes back on. Got to grease the bird cages up, so put in the bearings, pump some grease in them. I haven't done the front bars yet. We're going to get into that. We've got to torque wrench everything because dynos just rattle things to pieces. Service the adjustable bird cage. You need to take them apart and make sure the machine thread doesn't have any grit in it. Zach's done all the motor stuff between the dyno. It needs an oil change and stuff like that. Other than that, we're ready to go. So I got to gas the shocks as well, so put the nitrogen back in. They should be pretty close, but I got to put nitrogen in them. Holly's a very good helper. Aren't you, Holly? Where are you? You're a very good helper. Anyway, let's get to it. All right, back here for the season final at Bloomington. I love drawing trophy dashes. We drew another one. We got Tom Mahako, track championship leader. We got Jordan Kimser leading ticket to Tulsa, I think. Crumb next door. Stephen Schnatt, great. Braxton Cummings, he's fast here as well. So awesome. So thrilled. Anyway, let's see how we go. It's a 580.
Huh?
It's 6 grand at my lows. Like all the way, and then I just...
You didn't block the car, did you?
Huh?
You didn't put blocks under the axles?
I checked the front. I think I took them out though.
Get out there, quick.
So yeah, it starts to rain just as the heat race was about to go green, so we had to bring the track back. So I went 8 to 5 initially, and then I went backwards to 6 with a couple to go because
I left a little bit with the mud on it because you can hear that motor is just what we call like a light switch, so it just breaks free real quick. And it's be some people saying, oh, we'll just have better throttle control. It's just, for comparison, it's 300 foot-pounds of torque on takeoff for Jimmy's motor, and this motor is 450. It's a lot of torque all at once, and that's what blows the tires loose, and that's got to do with just how it's built, etc. I'm not 100% sure what makes it do it, but it was something we had to work on.
You take more power out or timing or something, it's out of control. What do? Keep blowing the tires off over there? Can't stop it. And it just all comes at once. I mean, I think I got 2-3, but yeah. It was probably I was 2-3 on my donkeys because I was tight because the floor went green. It's a little bit of a handful.
It didn't look like a handful to start.
I was fine at the start, but sort of got slick where I was running. I just couldn't stick it, and then when I got to it, just light up and kick me out. Still great, still very sharp at the bottom. Like, really sharp.
Alright, B main time, so I'm starting pole. I'm sort of just going to use this just to feel the car out, just feel this engine out, get some more laps. So we're just going to knock off a few laps, stay out of trouble, and keep our nose clean. Let's break down sort of what I'm trying to do here. You see, I'm running the bottom very slow, like nearly on the infield. The straightaways, and especially on exit, especially on this point of the night, are so much grip. So you just hit there and it just leverages you off the corner. And then you got to really slow down to hit it. But you can't hang yourself out too wide, like that was probably about as wide as I could there. Because if you're hanging out any wider, you just get stuck out there and you can't get back down, and you're not making straightaways, you're not making drag strips, that's what I call it. Because if you're just making your arcs big, which some tracks that works, some tracks it doesn't. If you're making your arcs big, that's a lot of real estate you got to cover. And yeah, I move up to the top here just because the lap car's in front, and I don't really know where they're running, and that top is off camber at Bloomington right now, and I'm not really sure why. It just hasn't been shaped that way, and I'm just trying to keep my nose clean around the lappers because they get a little sketchy. Like that. Like, I think old mate just blew it in on the slick, and he saved it, but he just half spun half the corner, and I'm like, okay, we're just gonna back off here.
The top was better than the bottom in the end.
Stay alive.
Stay alive, yep.
Big ass rock in the middle, 1 and 2. Yeah, I think he felt it when we ran it over.
Nah.
pushed my luck a little there trying to get in the bottom, and yeah, I did not mean that, but I think we all just, yeah, I ran myself out of room there. But anyway. So I'm still pretty religious with the bottom here. It just gets narrower and narrower and narrower, and that just makes you have a narrower entry and a narrower exit. So that means you get in and have to slow down to hit it more, and you have to have nearly 2 bites at it because it's getting so narrow and exit. So you got to get in and turn again. You can sort of see I'm making my ground by trying to get it in and sort of slowly float the center so I can rotate and pull off. Otherwise, I'm just trying to not get the car left hand down, because that's just, you have to scrub off too much speed and you have to just, yeah. It's now time to move up. As you see, I got absolutely freight trained by Harley Burns around the top, so it's, yeah, I'm going to move up now. I knew it was getting so slow to hit, and the 2 cars in front of me are running the bottom as well, so this is the point where you need to move around. The hard thing about being so far back, Harley was at the front, he went in the work area. The hardest thing with being is the back is you can't quite see where the front guys are running. So you're just trying to gauge where you are off the guys in front of you, even though they're probably a significant amount of time off the front guys. Yeah, qualified dead last. That wasn't fun, but so the best thing, the sprint car motors that I've really got a good feel for is the operating range. And I could just tell, I'm like, everyone's just getting away from me and the thing's just screaming. Like it's like, Jimmy come in, he's like, it didn't look that bad. It just had no pace. I'm like, yeah, it was just too much. It just ran out of rear. It just had no, I call it suck in the seat feel. It just had no suck in the seat feel. But anyway, qualified last. Nelly got in through the heat race, but we had a bit of rain just before the start, and we were really good at the start when the track was tacky, and then it went away real quick when you have cars spin the tires so much. That's just how it happens. The track goes away real quick, and yeah, the old light switch. Josh told me it was. Yeah, she just blew the tires off on exit, and I just couldn't keep it down. And we got past with about 2 to go, so had to start pulling the B and sort of moved around, got that, and I don't know how much we got to the feature, but I think it was pretty mediocre. But yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. The feature, yeah, the problem is that there's a lot of the stuff the mud filled in, so that's just part of racing this time of year. And anyway, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna keep at it winterizing this motorhome.